What is up, everyone? Today I'll be showing you guys the DC timeline. If that they have never ever sold like Christian Bale's Batman and Grant Gustin's Flash and any of those things, and if they would have still used them in the DCEU timeline, and it's gonna be like Christian Bale's Batman, Henry Cavill's Superman, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Grant Gustin's Flash, and Ryan Reynolds is Green Lantern, and it would be like all that, and it's gonna be pretty much like the entire timeline. That's what I'm gonna do in this video. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, never to miss any other video. So thank you guys, and let's get straight on to the video. So the first movie would be Wonder Woman 1914. Now, I actually enjoy this movie. There wouldn't be anything that I would change, you know, Ares with being the main villain. It was a super good movie. Then in 2005 and in 2008, there would be Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, two masterpieces of movies. They were just so good with like Scarecrow and Joker, and it was just amazing movies. After that, it would be The Green Lantern from Ryan Reynolds in 2011. Now, I didn't really see this movie, so it would just stay the same. After that, it would be The Green Arrow. Now, The Green Arrow, I didn't really see it, so I wouldn't change anything to that either. Then it would be The Dark Knight Rises, again, another masterpiece. Absolutely nothing I would change to this movie. Next, it would be Henry Cavill's Superman in 2013. Now, the Man of Steel. What I would have done is I would have kind of like switched up the villain. I would have put Lex Luthor, casted by maybe an older guy. Like I don't really know who can play Lex Luthor really good, because Lex Luthor in my mind, Lex Luthor isn't this young guy. He's like pretty old Lex Luthor. He seems like 50s, 60s Lex Luthor. He isn't really in a young person in my mind. And Lex Luthor, honestly, he's like a super cool villain. And we would also be introducing Hawk Girl, and would be introducing in the next Hawkman in the next thing, but they wouldn't really be in the Justice League. After that, it would be the Grant Gustin Flash seasons 1 to 4. Then it would be the Justice League. Now, the Justice League would be a movie like kind of it would be like the main villains would be Lex Luthor and his whole council of kind of evil people, like Lex Luthor. There would be that Batman villain, Deathstroke. There would be a bunch of people. There would also be the creation of that person in the original Batman 2016 that kind of killed Superman. Batman vs Superman 2016 that killed Superman. I think his name is like Doom something. Doom. I don't really know. So he would also be there, and he would be like one of the main villains. But there would also be a bunch of other like Batman villains, like Superman villains, mostly Batman villains, but still a lot of Superman villains too. Like there would just be a bunch of. It would be the Justice League versus a team of villains, and it would be kind of like the Justice League origin story, and not what we kind of. It would be a bit what we got in 2017 with Zack Snyder's Justice League, but it would have been like really different because we'll kind of see how they form and how they meet up together. We'll also be seeing Reverse Flash. He would also be like one of the main villains, and that would be pretty much it for the Justice League. Then it would be Aquaman. We wouldn't see Aquaman in the Justice League. We would see Aquaman for the first time after in the Justice League, because the Justice League would be considered of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, and Green Arrow. There wouldn't be any Aquaman or anything like that. So that's why Aquaman would be right after the Justice League. Then it would be Superman 2, kind of like a Man of Steel 2. The main villain would be Brainiac, and it would be really nice. Or no, it would be like, it would be Brainiac. It would be Brainiac and Zod, the main two villains. So this would maybe be like the weakest movie out of the Superman trilogy that I would do. So that's pretty much it for the Superman 2. Then after that it would be Shazam. Now Shazam, I didn't really see a movie, so I'll just leave it like that. Then it would be the Solo Cyborg movie. Then it would be the Justice League 2. Now Justice League 2 would be kind of similar to the director's cut for the original Justice League we got, just like with changing the actors and everything, with Christian Bale and all that, and the main villain would be like the same in Zack Snyder's, and we would see Darkseid, but Darkseid would come back in the third Justice League movie. So that would be pretty much it for Justice League 2. It would be mostly the same, just with a bit more characters, just with like Shazam, Green Arrow, and a bunch of newer characters. After that, it would be Black Adam. Now, Black Adam would be also introducing, Dr. Fate, but we would have been seeing Hawkman for the second time, and we would have been seeing, it would have been like kind of the same as what we got in 2022. Then it would be Black Adam versus Superman. Then it would be Aquaman 2. Now, Aquaman 2, I didn't really see this movie, so it would stay the same. After that, it would be Blue Beetle. Now, I know Blue Beetle, I really didn't like this movie. In my opinion, it wasn't a very good movie, but of course, no timeline is perfect, so it would maybe have to stay the same, because I don't really know what else they could change, but I still remember not liking this movie. After that, it would be the Justice League 3. Now, where kind of everybody kind of teams up and defeats Darkseid, a bit like Avengers Endgame, but pretty different, because like we do see Darkseid kind of destroy the world, and in the same movie they kind of get the world back, and it would be a really good movie, and it would be kind of the continuation of the Zack Snyder's Justice League. After that, it would be Supergirl and Black Lightning. Now, I didn't really see these movies. I didn't really see any of these two movies, so it would just stay the same. Then it would be Batman for The Dark Knight Returns with Leonardo DiCaprio as the Riddler, and we will also see Clayface and a bunch of other Batman villains, but not a bunch of other, just like maybe one more Batman, like 3 Batman villains in this movie. Then it would be Aquaman 3. I think this is where we're gonna kind of introduce Aquaman's son, and that's gonna be a huge setup for the next project that we're gonna have. So our next project we're gonna have is Young Justice. Now, Young Justice would be formed of Robin, or there will be Kid Flash, there would be Aquaman's son replacing Aquaman, there would be Kid Flash replacing Flash, Robin replacing Batman, and then after that it would be kind of the other Superman like we saw in that cartoon not too long ago, would be that Superman replacing the original Superman, and then after that there would also be replacing Wonder Woman. It would still be Wonder Woman because she is technically a god, so she never dies, so it would be Wonder Woman, and she never ages. So then after that, replacing Green Arrow would be the apprentice that we saw in the Young Justice cartoon. After that, it would be the Robin series to kind of finish the DC off. Just so it kind of comes full circle. You know, we see Batman begins in the first kind of modern thing, and then after that, it kind of finishes with Robin kind of being older, and the Robin series. It would have been all full circle, and it would have been really nice. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell never to miss any other video. So thank you guys all, and bye.